If you're in IT, you definitely know the feeling. The number of virtual apps and desktops you have to manage just keeps on growing, and sometimes it can feel like you're fighting a losing battle. But what if there was a way to, group them all together, to manage them as one single thing? Well, today, we're going to break down a core concept that does exactly that: Omnissa Horizon Farms. So, let's start with a problem that I'm sure every IT admin listening knows all too well. We're talking about server sprawl. It's that feeling of just being completely overwhelmed by the sheer number of machines you're responsible for.
Just try to picture it. You're trying to individually manage, update, and balance dozens or maybe even hundreds of servers for all your users. It's a massive administrative headache, right? It's inefficient, it's super prone to error, and it just doesn't scale.
But here's the thing, there is a much smarter way to do this. What if you didn't have to manage all those servers one by one? What if you could treat them all as a single intelligent unit? Well, that's exactly where this technology steps in.
And that brings us to the hero of our story today, the Omnissa Horizon Farm. This is a solution that's designed to tackle that server sprawl problem head-on.
So, what exactly is a farm? Well, in the simplest terms, it's a collection of servers, specifically Microsoft Remote Desktop Services hosts, which are the servers that let your users connect remotely. And the key is that they all work together. So instead of a whole bunch of separate machines, you have one single logical group to manage. That's really the core idea. Now, when you go to set one up, you've basically got two main flavors to choose from. First, you have automated farms, and these are fantastic because they can be created automatically from a master template using a tool like vCenter. Super easy. Then you've got manual farms. These are great for when you already have a bunch of servers, whether they're virtual or even physical, and you just want to group them all together.
Okay, so we know what a farm is, but how does it actually do its job? Let's get into the mechanics.
A farm really has two primary jobs that make life so much easier. First up is load balancing. You can think of this as the traffic cop of the system. It's constantly making sure that no single server gets overwhelmed with requests, which keeps performance high for everybody. And second is server lifecycle management. This one's all about efficiency. It automatically powers servers on when you need them, and, you guessed it, powers them off when you don't. We're talking direct savings on power and resource costs.
Here's how that load balancing works in practice. So, a user requests a connection to an application. The farm instantly analyzes the load on all of its servers to find the one with the most available resources. Then, it just seamlessly connects the user to that optimal server. It's a really simple, elegant process that ensures a smooth experience every single time.
So that's how a farm works. Now let's take a look at how you'd actually use it to deliver applications and desktops out to your users. The structure itself is pretty straightforward. The farm is made up of your RDSH virtual machines. Those are the servers doing the work. Now, from that one farm, you can create multiple application pools. So you could have, say, different sets of apps for your different departments, all running from the very same group of servers. And you can also serve up one desktop pool, which gives users that full, familiar desktop experience. The beauty of all this is that you're not juggling a bunch of different tools. Everything, from creating the farm itself to setting power policies and defining what it serves, it's all managed from one central place, the Omnissa Horizon console.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the how, but let's bring it all together. Why is this concept so crucial for modern IT?
If you take away just one thing, let it be this. One central point of management. One place to rule them all. Instead of juggling dozens of servers, you're managing one farm. And this isn't just about saving a few minutes here and there. For a large organization, this can easily translate to hundreds of hours of saved administrative time every year.
So this approach, it unlocks some massive benefits. You get incredible scalability. If you need more capacity, you just add another server to the farm. It's that simple. You improve efficiency with that automated power management, which saves real money. Administration becomes drastically simpler, freeing up your team for more important work. And you guarantee consistency, because every single server in the farm is a perfect clone.
And really, this all points to a bigger idea. Technologies like Horizon Farms are more than just tools to make today's tasks easier. They represent a real shift towards intelligent automation. As our work becomes more and more virtual, the real question is, how is this kind of automation going to change the very nature of IT itself? That's definitely something to think about.